Hello, I'm Hayley.
And I'm Andy.
And welcome to episode 7 of
How Have You Not Seen?
Yay!
What are we watching this week?
The classic that is Con Air.
Con Air.
From 1997.
Okay.
Nick Cage.
Nick Cage. We love Nick Cage.
We love Nick Cage. I can't believe you've not seen this.
Well,
one.
in the last episode, obviously, we were going to watch Titanic, but
Yes.
then this came up somehow.
I think you just dropped the bomb that you'd not seen it.
Yeah.
And
that was a live reaction.
oh my god, oh, yeah. Shock. Happiness, I get to watch it again. I've seen this film a lot.
Well, since we've said we're going to do this film, there's been a lot of people saying, "How have you not seen Con Air?"
Andy's had a lot of negative reaction to not seeing it.
But also a lot of people saying how good it is.
Yes.
And really, you know, I'm going into this thinking, Face Off.
Yes.
That was the kind of Cage era.
Yep.
And obviously, we love Cage. You know, Vampire's Kiss, and
oh yeah,
you've already mentioned that this is peak Cage.
Yeah.
Which I'm extremely excited for. And then you add into that John Cusack, who I'm a big fan of as a straight actor. Whether or not this is going to be a completely straight film or not, I'm not sure. But I do like him as an actor, as opposed to the sort of the Say Anything, the
holding up the jukebox.
Yeah, the
rom-com. Yeah.
John Cusack. I like him as
teen heartthrob.
I like him as the murderer. I like him as the bad guy. You know, so
yeah.
So
in Paperboy.
Paperboy.
He's
and
really good in Paperboy.
Is it what's that one with Robin Williams?
Oh,
Insomnia.
That's
he's in
a
Insomnia,
great
isn't
film.
he?
Yeah.
And that was incredible. So big fan of that. And obviously John Malkovich and Steve Buscemi, big fans of them. So really.
So this is the thing, because you've not done any research into this, so
No.
you know these people are all in this film.
Yeah.
But you've not wanted to watch it.
No, it's not that I've not wanted. Again, it's not that I've not wanted to. It's just never come up. It's never happened. There's no good reason. There's no reason.
We have this on DVD.
Right. Well, there's no reason for me to have wanted to and watched Vampire's Kiss, for example, but not seen Con Air.
If you've not seen Vampire's Kiss, go and watch Vampire's Kiss.
If you're in the area, we've got it on DVD if you want to borrow it.
Not many people have seen it, or you can get access to it.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of months trying to get it from the
CEX
sex shop.
Don't get a Vampire's Kiss from the sex shop, please. So we're going into this. You know, I'm expecting this. I'm thinking Face Off, which I thoroughly enjoyed. What do you think it's going to be about? Not a clue. There's a plane on the front cover of it. I don't know. Con Air implies maybe transporting convicts in the air.
Nice.
Maybe.
Ding ding ding.
Oh right, okay. So, I'm extremely excited for this because this is right in my.
This is proper Saturday night popcorn.
Yeah. Well,
film.
I hadn't seen Face Off till maybe a couple of years ago. We hadn't seen Lethal Weapon.
Getting ready for the big train, baby.
Like Lethal Weapon 2. And
just ignore my thinking there.
Yeah, I'm just going to get past that. Listeners, please just try and push on. Whenever Hayley starts singing, just, skip 30 seconds, you'll be good. The 90s for me, and we've rewatched quite a lot of 90s films before we started doing this, and like early 90s.
Like
the
90s thrillers, yeah.
And 90s films in general, I think they really got something that I really appreciate. So I'm looking forward to this.
Cinema.
Yeah. It was a good. I don't know if is it generally considered a good age.
Yeah.
Because for me, I mean, we're going to watch The Matrix next week. That was obviously 99.
We've seen that. We've both seen that. Don't be too shocked that Andy has seen The Matrix.
Yes, and I love it. But the 90s, even going right up to 99, there were a lot of fantastic films
definitely,
that have stood the test of time as well.
I think you've been quite shocked at that, haven't you? Because I've always raved at these 90s thrillers or 90s films in general, but 90s thrillers that they are such good stories, like Cape Fear and Primal Fear. Seven, things like that.
Yeah.
They're all these epic stories, really good stories, and I think that you went in thinking that I was just hyping it up, and they're not. They're some of the best films we've watched together are from the 90s.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
So I'm very much looking forward to seeing this.
2 hours.
To the point where I really want to just stop what we're doing and go see it now.
Yay!
So here's the trailer. Mm-hmm. We'll be back. For you guys, it'll be a minute. But for us, imagine...
Oh, stretch the trailer. It's going to be at least a minute 30.
Minute 30, you reckon?
Possibly 2. A lot of shit goes
2 whole
on.
minutes. Wow.
A lot of action.
Hopefully it doesn't spoil too much. And then we'll have watched the film. Mm-hmm. As if by magic. And we'll have opinions.
I'm confident you will enjoy it. I'm hopeful you enjoy it. We're going to seriously have words if you do not enjoy it.
Well, that's something to look forward to. So I'll go get the film sorted.
I'll get the popcorn.
And we'll see you soon. Here's the trailer.
Bye.
Bye.
He's a U.S. Ranger. Highly decorated. Did a little hell raising when he was a kid, but nothing serious. He's defending his wife. Got in a drunken brawl. And he killed the guy. Could have happened to you or me.
After serving the last of his sentence, Cameron Poe is taking the first plane home to his wife and daughter.
Today's flight is a special one. We're populating Louisiana's Felton Penitentiary. These guys are the worst of the worst.
See a lot of celebrities among us. I see 11 primetime lives, 3 Regis and Kathy Lees, and a genuine 2020 interviewee.
What you looking at, punk?
Nothing, I was just admiring your cage.
But one wrong flight
Stewardess, what's the in-flight movie today?
can ruin your whole day.
What happened? We caught the plane, man!
Welcome to Con Air.
Jailbird 1, you are not cleared for takeoff. And nobody on this aircraft gives a flying.
The issue here is how the plane is brought down.
Shoot it down.
There are innocent people up there.
He's got a little girl to come home to. He's been waiting for this day for 8 years.
What are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to save the day.
Check your weapons. Take your seat
Isn't that your car?
and say your prayers.
He's got the whole world in his hand.
From Jerry Bruckheimer, Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, John Malkovich,
Where are they gonna land this thing?
How do you feel about the blackjack tables?
buckle up. Con Air, directed by Simon West.
Thank you, and have a pleasant flight.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Oh, wow. You know what? I knew that was... I was going to turn to you and say, I bet you start with that.
Do you know what? I was so tempted to pick another one, but it's got to be done. We've just finished it. So, Andy, what did you think?
I really enjoyed it.
Yay!
I really enjoyed it.
It's awesome, isn't it?
I'm going to say other things,
Okay.
but...
Because it's a bit silly.
Well, no, but silly's good.
Yeah.
Silly's good. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Remember that before I say the rest of what I'm going to say. Deep down, base level, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah.
Right?
You're going to put your critic's head on.
Well, just... It's personal, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
It's a personal opinion. And we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
If we start with the story itself, I guess,
Okay,
the film
What
as a whole.
did you think of that?
Brilliant. Yeah, the story's good. It's well. Okay, no, I might as well just say it.
Go on, yeah.
Right. So the story itself quite basic, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Which is
Get him
not
on the plane.
Yeah, not a bad thing at all.
7-year montage at the start.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Gotta
cram
have a
that in.
montage.
I think really my issue with it, and why I don't think it's quite as good as other sort of 90s action films, is that it was overstuffed.
There was a lot in it.
There was too much.
I may have some possible reasons for that.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Some great stuff.
Yeah.
But really, I was looking, so towards the end of the film I was just having a quick look at 90s action films just to get a sort of reference as to, just a quick reminder of what these are up against, this
like what came out the same year.
Yeah, or same way, or Face Off came out the same year.
Face Off came out the same month.
Wow.
Came off the same month. It was Con Air was at the start of the month, Face Off was at the end of the month, and they were both filmed from consecutively from summer 96 to early 97.
Wow.
They literally like boom boom, he crapped these out.
Well, if we just compare those two, then give me Face Off every day of the week.
Yeah, but Face Off is okay. So a little bit of backstory about if you think about the film.
Right.
The director of this film, Simon West, this was his first feature film.
Okay.
Do you know what he'd done before that? You will have seen it.
Oh, what, early mid-90s?
Late 80s.
Late 80s,
TV. No.
Go on.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
He did the Rick Astley video.
He did the Rick Astley video. And he also did...
He was breaking down at the thought of this.
Mal and Kim's Respectable. In the same year. Take.
Now's the time to skip, guys.
Take a leave. Both in 87. He did those.
Right.
He did those. But so this was his first. I'm going to come back to him because I think you might like him a little bit later. But so this was his first feature film.
So okay. It did seem very...
I'm going to do everything!
Yeah, I'm just going to get everything out. I mean, so the direct comparison with Face Off, you've got John Travolta and you've got Nick Cage. I won't go... there's not going to be spoilers for this. But...
John Woo.
John Woo. It's equally ridiculous. Well, the premise of it is absolutely ridiculous. But what I liked about Face Off and I've written some other ones down like The Fugitive, Air Force One, is that it's essentially one man versus one man.
Yeah, good versus evil.
It's essentially and that's very exactly. It's simplistic. I mean, I absolutely love The Fugitive. Goody baddie. It's not overstuffed. It's very much this,
Face Off is a really simple
storyline. Yeah, well, exactly. It's the
yeah.
simplest possible thing, except you have got a weird face switching element in there.
If you've not seen it, please go watch it.
Yeah, fantastic film.
I'd imagine if you listen to this, you've seen Face Off.
Yeah. But then when you add in all these characters, Steve Buscemi, absolutely brilliant, pointless. If you boil it down, if you just take everything, if you strip it back and think, right, if you make this...
I think it'd miss it. If
no,
he
no,
wasn't
but...
in it. Okay, so he's not driving the plot.
He's not driving the plot, but you've got ensemble films that a lot of the characters don't necessarily contribute much to the film. I think with this, it just got completely lost. Like, if you gave me Nick Cage and you gave me John Malkovich, both absolutely fantastic, by the way, and you gave me John Cusack, and then henchmen, prisoners,
random henchmen,
random henchmen, like in Die Hard, when you've got a bit of character to maybe a couple of them, and maybe you've got the DEA agent as well as for a bit to and fro in the goodies camp. Yeah, I guess. Then maybe you've got a coherent film that maybe I would enjoy a bit more personally. But because you had Ving Rhames and you had Steve Buscemi and you had Danny Trejo...
Did you they were sort of vying for spot?
Yeah, I think so. And you had Nick Cage establishing relationships with all these characters. And I just... One thing I'd say, at the start of the film... Sorry, I'm just going to go...
You go, and then I'm going to...
You tell me why I'm wrong. At the start of the film, I'm thinking, oh, this is quite good. Yeah. You've got a murderer, you've got the rapist, you've got different types of criminals. How is this going to pan out?
Oh.
How are these elements of their character going to contribute to the film?
Okay.
And really, for example, Danny Trejo is the rapist. aside from showing that Nick Cage was a decent guy, completely pointless. Oh, right, you're gonna tell me I'm wrong, but like,
but I'm saying no. Yes, I am.
And hey, enough people love this film for me to be wrong, and I really enjoyed it, but there was just so much. I mean, God, I've written down. So just John Malkovich. I'll skip right to the end here. John Malkovich's death. Okay, so he's obviously on the fire truck. He gets stabbed in the ankle.
Yep.
And then he gets launched through a glass walkway.
Yes.
And then he gets electrocuted.
Yep.
on the telephone
Why
wire,
not?
on the electricity cables, and then he gets his head smashed in.
Which with the head smashing in, it's like, that's on the Las Vegas Strip. There's not, but in this world, there is rock crushers on the Las Vegas Strip that he can just fall his head in.
Yeah. And I'm just going to keep going.
You
just
keep
while
going. Okay. I'm pretty sure that everyone listening is just going, Andy's wrong.
Andy's wrong.
Come in, Hayley. Start talking. Agree with us.
Just that in a sort of microcosm is the problem with this film.
Okay.
Never mind they were in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus Christ. You know, all that. It was like one or two of those things, fine. You're squishing all this stuff into the film. You're really not enjoying this, are you?
I'm just like, I'm going to take your points and completely disagree with you. It's like, it's got Nick Cage, John Cusack, Danny Trejo, Ving Rhames, John Belushi. John Belushi's not in it.
He might have been in it, to be fair.
Yeah.
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich, Steve Buscemi. It's got all these amazing characters. This is what makes it such an epic film.
No. It's got amazing actors. It's not got amazing characters. John Malkovich. No. They're not.
I 100% disagree.
John Malkovich, fantastic. Nick Cage, fantastic. Steve Buscemi, really loved him. Ving Rhames, did it have really? Probably not.
Yeah, you needed the guy that was just the mindless killer that wasn't the psychopath killer.
Okay, well you had one that Nick Cage killed.
Yeah, to get a put the bunny back in the box scene.
That could have been Ving Rhames.
But then, who would have done the shooting of the piggies in the bone crushing yard thing?
I just don't have that.
But that's such a good scene. I think that you're. I think that seeing as it would just come off the back of A Clockwork Orange, which was very art housey, and there's lots of bits to digest and quite a small cast. I think you're maybe possibly trying to get a little bit too much from this film.
No, but I get that. Yes, you're absolutely. Of course you're right.
It's got it.
Of course you're right. I guess. What I'm saying is. Stop. Please continue listening to the podcast. What I'm saying is, I agree
with you people.
I would have liked to have seen more Nick Cage, more John Malkovich.
Okay, because he's not in like every scene.
I would have liked to have seen more of him, more of John Malkovich, more of John Cusack.
Okay.
Less of everyone else.
Okay.
Because even John Malkovich, every single line of his and Nick Cage could have been a T-shirt. Like that could.
I think they are. I think they're
they should be. They're absolutely fantastic, and the quality of the lines, the writing of those like one-liners is amazing. I just would have liked a bit more between the core cast, I guess.
Okay. Can I wholeheartedly disagree with everything that you have just said. However, John Malkovich and John Cusack completely agree with you. They hated the film and they refused to talk about it and do interviews.
Yes, come on. Come on, Cusack.
So they hated it.
On that basis? Or?
On that it was rewritten constantly throughout filming.
I can totally see that.
So it was having rewrites all the way through it. John Malkovich said that he didn't know what his character was doing from one minute to the next, and that it was just full of quippy lines,
which
so
absolutely
that
was.
He couldn't get behind. Some characters were added more to I was gonna say bull ring, the
Pinball.
Pinball, thank you,
Yeah.
Pinball. His lines were completely ad-libbed. So some of the other actors didn't know what he was going to say, so couldn't plan for what he was going to say, and they didn't like that. And he kind of built his role out more. So from a me trying to do a balanced view of it, I love this film. I think this film is fantastic. I love it. Absolutely loved it. Seen it so many times. Basically could write you the script now. However, I think that you may have struck on something with possibly the issues of the film.
Well, I'm so glad you said that, because it thinking about it now, it just completely, as you're watching it, it was being rewritten.
I think that is part of the reason why I like it so much. It's so chaotic, and it is literally, it's like, we're gonna throw another scene in, and it's just set piece after set piece after set piece.
Yeah.
And the more more explosions. There's like the body count in this is 43.
Nice.
And it's on a plane. It's set on a plane, and all these people die, and that's not including anyone on the strip.
Oh, which, yeah. Hundreds of people died.
Yeah. No, yeah. So I think that part of the love of this film is that it's a bad movie. It's a good bad movie.
Well, every Nick Cage is a good bad movie.
Oh, Raising Arizona is
right.
very good. He won an Oscar for that, and he won an Oscar for that. That was only like year before.
Question then.
Oh no, sorry, 10 years before.
Yeah, year 10. What is it? Right, question then.
I was thinking The Rock.
Let's just talk about Cage. Was his accent because he's famous for turning up and going,
do you know what?
Nah, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, no, his accent was planned.
That was planned.
He was from Alabama in it. Apologies to people that are listening in Alabama. Alabama.
As far as I'm aware, we don't have any listeners.
No, we won't now. He wanted that because he's from California, so his accent is.
Go on. What's his accent here? Dude. Nick Cage, dude.
Righteous.
Come here, man.
That's the
face off,
the
man.
turtle in Nemo. Righteous.
Surf's up, dude.
Yeah, so he chose that. I think it's one of those things that I thought that was Nick Cage's accent when I was doing research for this, and I was like, where's he from? And he's from California, so that's not his accent at all. But he's done a lot of ones that, like the famous one, Raising Arizona. He had similar accent in it. And then you've got like The Vampire's Kiss, which I do not know what accent is in Vampire's Kiss. It's like he's trying to do a British accent.
It's like I don't think he knows what he's doing.
He's just turned up on the day. I was like, well, that was literally it. When he turned up on the day, and I was like, I'm doing this accent.
Yeah.
Sorry. Love Vampire's Kiss.
So Nick Cage in it. His acting range in the opening sort of 10 minutes, where he doesn't seem to be fazed at all by this horrible thing that's happened to him. He has no reaction.
I think he's in shock. My favourite bit of that is that it's all the way through. So you've done the montage, and he's telling Babio, his mate, he's saying like, "Oh, I'm never gonna get out of here," and then it's like, "Oh, I'm going home, son." It's like, rub it. It's like, oh my god, the poor guy.
It was,
and he couldn't have got a haircut before he left. He was gonna leave.
You can plan ahead 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
Get a haircut.
I mean that hair.
That hair is ridiculous.
That hair is, it's sensational. In the wind, it moves, it got wet, it had volume. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Was that his hair?
No. It was someone's hair. It wasn't his hair.
The best part of the film for me was John Malkovich.
Oh, right, okay. The straight guy.
No, John Malkovich.
Yeah, he's playing it straight.
Half of his lines are hilarious though.
Okay, playing it deadpan.
Yeah. And I think again this is one of my issues because you look at Air Force One, you've got Gary Oldman is...
Gary Oldman was up for this.
Right,
they wanted Gary Oldman for...
Gary Oldman.
Sorry to jump ahead to
No,
the
that's
things.
good.
We'll go
for
back
his
some
role
more.
for John Malkovich.
No, for Cyrus. The virus, for John Malkovich.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's John Cusack. Yeah, I thought you were... Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, God, he wasn't the straight man. Yeah, no.
I was just going to carry on. I wasn't...
Yeah, ignore what I've just said there. I got my Johns confused.
So John Malkovich was the... John
Malkovich
John Cusack
was
wasn't the best part.
That's what it was a bit like when you were like...
Really?
Yeah. It's like, he's all right. He's
fine.
good at it.
No, John Malkovich was the best part of the film.
Yes.
So the comparison to Gary Oldman in Air Force One, just as an example, or Alan Rickman in Die Hard.
Yeah.
I wanted a reason. I wanted his motivation. John Malkovich's motivation. What's his motivation? I wanted to know why this. Obviously, he
wanted to get out.
He wanted to get out.
He wanted to go and kill more people.
I want a bit more than that, really.
From Cyrus the Virus.
No, I just want...
Great name.
So more of him. I guess that's what I was missing. Maybe a bit more of maybe some sort of monologue.
Every line he did was a monologue. Exposition monologue.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? What am I going to do?
His motivation. But he was great though.
He was probably
fantastic.
I love that his lines, that his quippy remarks, they're not quips, they are like full sentences.
Well, I loved the according to my last psych evaluation. Yes. Brilliant. And then I give me
the last thing you will see is the flies run over your dead corpse.
Give me that gun. Oh yes, I meant it.
Yeah,
it's just so good. In the same sort of Hans Gruber sort of thing, I would have liked him to be the focus and to subtract from Danny Trejo and Steve Buscemi and Ving Rhames and give him more.
Right.
That's my issue.
See, I liked that he's this just, he's like controlling it all from the back. He's letting the pawns go on ahead, and he's the puppet master. Lots of analogies.
Makes metaphors there. He's the puppet master of the rook on King Queen 4.
You play chess.
Yeah, I understand. Steve Buscemi, great.
He's brilliant.
Really, really good. I love the shot where it pans to him. It's the first real shot of him you see after he's been sort of released from his cage. Oh, he's just sitting next to Nick Cage.
Yeah, and they're having like Babio and Poe are having like this little bit of a heart to heart, and then it pans across and he's like, "Hey, Garland." Like,
love it.
And he's just sat there, just watching it all go. Yeah, his lines are fantastic in it. The define irony. the
Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
I thought we'll get into all your things very soon, I'm sure. The writing on Pinball's vest.
Yes.
Loved that.
Where did you get the pen?
Where did you get the pen? I mean, there was loads of things like that, like the car being dragged by the plane, and then no cable. There was loads of stuff like that where it's like,
the cable.
The cable's not there. Oh, the cable's back. Oh, it's not there again. just classic sort of movie goofs.
Goofage.
Had quite a lot of goofs in it. I love the crouching fight scene where he killed the murderer.
Oh, I bet that was a bitch to film.
Yeah.
That would like, me calves.
Oh, me back.
Although, Nick Cage, something over words. I'm getting another one. Nick Cage was fit in this film.
Oh, well, he's stacked in there.
He is absolutely. Apparently, in between takes, he was doing pull-ups to keep that physique, to keep the whole thing.
No, he looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, can we also talk about the weird forced sort of romantic, certainly romantic music behind it when he was saying goodbye to the woman cop at the end.
That one. No, that was his wife.
That was the woman cop before that. So before they went on the...
I think she's meant to have sort of fallen a little bit for him because he's such a good guy and he's just trying to get home to his wife and his kid.
It was just, that was Wait a minute, what's happening here?
Speaking of the romantic music, so the How Do I song is the only song to ever get nominated for Oscar Best Original Song and also a Razzie.
I can see that, yeah.
It didn't win either. So
that was an original song for this film?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not by Leanne Rhymes. Diane something, I think, the actress, the writer of it. I'll put it on the Instagram what her real name is. Or what her actual name is, should I say.
How cringy was the scene with his wife and daughter?
I was thinking the pregnancy scene at the start.
Oh yeah,
it's like she has got a washboard stomach. It's like there is how's my baby girl doing? It's like you don't find out that until what, 4 or 5 months in. She'd have a gut.
Very good point. She was like a month at best, wasn't she?
Oh god, yeah. You were like.
Had he not been away as well? That confused me.
I thought you imagine?
No, that confused me because
I
thought he was returning from the army or whatever.
Maybe it's Bobby, the guy that she... No. Sam! The guy that she's like running to save.
We've just got some...
knobheads. Doing wheelies on the road across the...
A few joyriders across the road.
Yeah, nice little background
These
noise.
things happen. That could have made it into the film. Just chuck them in as well.
Well, they kind of did. They got on a motorbike.
They did, nice.
It's Cameron
also,
Poe.
John Cusack can fly a helicopter.
No!
He was in the front.
Yes, they fly from the back.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you not seen Top Gun?
No.
Oh my god!
I'm not.
Oh, okay. So,
don't spoil Top Gun for me.
I forgot this. So I'm not gonna. No spoilers. But the producer Jerry Bruckheimer.
I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
You are gonna get in trouble in a second for many more. So Jerry Bruckheimer. Have you heard of Jerry Bruckheimer?
I've heard. The name rings a bell.
Big producer.
Okay.
He produced blockbuster, blockbusters. So he did. Andrew, have you seen Beverly Hills Cops? Top Gun, Days of Thunder, The Rock.
I've seen The Rock.
Armageddon.
The Rock's better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've not seen Armageddon, sorry.
Well, we're gonna watch that. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he did all of these films.
Talented man.
Yeah. Produced out of it. He knew a good film when he saw him, even if you don't.
Pirates of the Caribbean was good for its time.
Yeah, not as good as Armageddon.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not seen any of those films apart from The Rock and Pirates.
I was gonna sing to you then. I'm not going to try.
Days of Thunder, not seen it.
Oh, it's good one.
Yeah, I've heard.
Tom Cruise, a lot of good Tom Cruises in here. I've lost my point. What was I saying?
You were talking about Jerry Bruckheimer.
Oh no, I was talking about the pilot seats and the
yeah.
So yeah, Jerry Bruckheimer, he produced this. And
okay.
I think it's awesome. I think you're wrong.
I think it's awesome, and I can see why people love it. I can see why people love it.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like...
Cage did his own stunts. Come on.
But, did he?
Yeah.
Nice.
He got thrown. Apparently, he was like, I did them. I didn't want to do them.
That's cool.
I just love the idea that they've gone, come on, mate. Just get up on that exploding rig that we're going to fire you off.
Like I say, I can understand why people like it, love it, even. It's not what I want from a film necessarily. I was backing out of that as I said it.
You can't see what my face looks like.
No,
now,
I absolutely love stupid films like that.
Yeah.
I think with the talent on show, John Malkovich in particular, I would like to see a more streamlined cast, I guess.
Okay, what if I tell you... So, like I said, this was Simon West's first feature film. Shall I tell you what he's gone on to make? And
okay.
You might think, oh, maybe he just had a few years that he needed to learn some stuff.
You are ramping up for some horrible films, I think.
Au contraire. Au contraire?
Au contraire.
Au contraire. That's not that phrase. Au contraire. So he did Con Air. in 97. He did Lara Croft. He did the Tomb Raider in 2001.
Okay.
He did The Expendables 2.
Right.
In 2012, and you're gonna lose your shit right now. He did Wild Card.
He did Wild Card.
He did Wild Card.
Oh man!
Go and watch Wild Card, people.
One
of the most underrated films ever.
If you have seen Wild Card, please get in touch on Instagram at How Have You Not Seen, or Twitter at Not Seen Podcast, or Gmail. Go to our website at howhaveyonotseen.com. If you have Card starring Jason Statham,
yes,
please let us know, because I don't know anyone that's seen it, and it's we've got a lot of love for it.
Yeah, well, I think that was one because we love Statham, and we went through like a marathon of just watching any Statham film that we could get our hands on, and it popped up. It was on Netflix or something.
Yeah, it was on Netflix,
and I started watching it, and it's like, well, this is a bit strange.
Oh, the first 10 minutes is some
Stick
of the
with
worst.
It, guys.
Yeah,
stick with
first
it.
10 minutes is some of the worst cinema I've ever seen.
Yeah, but
Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, who she's in it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but it's one of the, I'm gonna say, best films, like unexpected films that I've ever seen.
Absolutely, and it was quite low budget.
Yep.
But Statham is fantastic.
As a message.
Yeah, please let us know.
If you've not seen it, go and watch us, and then send us a message.
Yeah.
And tell us that we're right or wrong, because we're not going to be able to do it on this because Andy's seen it.
I've seen it. No,
to be fair,
I
hadn't seen that. We watched that together, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was really good.
Oh yeah, it just so happened we.
So yeah, Simon West, he's got better, I think.
I think objectively that film was bad. I think Statham makes it good. I
don't know. It's a very small cast, very small, quite a simple story to it. Again, not going to talk about it at all. You need to go and watch it, because we didn't know anything about it going in, and
oh man, it breaks my heart.
Oh, I want to go watch it.
Yeah.
Should we go watch it tonight?
Let's do it.
Okay, so do you want me to tell you a bit of?
Go on.
No. Actually, I was going to start telling you about little casting alternatives. John Cusack.
Cusack.
I am struggling tonight.
John Cusack.
I think I've talked too much today.
The bald one.
He may be bald under that luscious hair. No, that's his hair.
I'm a big fan of John Cusack. He was good. Not great, but good.
So he did as you said at the start, Jukebox Say Anything in '89, and he's done loads.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine. Hot Tub Time Machine.
We need to do some vocal warm-ups.
We do, yeah. La 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 la. I'm not gonna start singing. I'm not singing, people.
La,
don't worry.
La, la.
You can sing. You're fine. Paperboy.
Yes.
In 2012.
Film.
Really, really, like, I remember watching that. I was like,
that is Zac Efron.
That is Zac Efron.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yep.
Yeah, excellent film.
And Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
Really good in it.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Everyone's really good in it. Great.
Yeah, yeah. Weird film, dark film. But I thought I think he's carving out a new niche for himself.
No, I like I said before we actually watched this, I love him as the villain. I think he's great.
Yeah, he's probably because he did so many as the romantic.
Well, it's Robin Williams, isn't it?
Lot. Yeah, yeah.
It's the what would you say?
Rebooting?
Yeah, the reimagining.
Oh, nice.
That's not what I'm trying to say though.
You can say that though.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Reinvention is what I was grasping for. Reinvention. So yeah, Insomnia or Paperboy. Where you're not expecting it from them.
No, yeah. Although you are now. Spoilers.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We're trying so well not to do spoilers, but basically, any film we talk about, just go and watch them. We're not gonna tell you massive spoilers. We're just telling you the films that we love.
Yeah.
So don't hate us for it.
Sorry.
Bye. No, not bye.
Not bye. This is probably the objectively the worst podcast.
It's been a really long day. Yeah. Apologies to everyone. They will get better.
Yeah.
Or not. Maybe it's downhill. Maybe we peaked.
We peaked.
The silence
we
of
peaked
the lambs.
at GoldenEye.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, no. Right.
Okay. Casting alternatives.
This is going to be flawless for the rest of the podcast.
Boom,
Go
boom, boom. Pick a character.
Can I go for the DEA agent?
No.
Who was, I don't know his name, but he was Pat Farrell in Alpha Papa in the Alan Partridge film.
Oh, yeah, Star Trek. I know him from Star Trek. He's O'Brien. What was his name? First name? Mills O'Brien. Chief Mills O'Brien in the Star Trek films. That's still, that
Nice.
a TV series, not films. May have done a film. Don't think there's also made for TV film. I think he was next gen.
Yeah, talk a bit louder into the microphone.
I think he was next gen.
We need to get some sleep. Casting alternatives, right?
Yes.
Okay, Ving Rhames.
Come on.
This is exactly what I mean. These characters are so, for want of a better word, pointless.
Cyrus, Hayley, do Cyrus. Okay, I've got casting alternatives for Cyrus.
Okay, hit me with Cyrus.
Okay, so we've already said Gary Oldman, who done Dracula in '92. Andrew, have you seen Dracula?
No, I've not. No.
Oh, we need to watch Dracula. Dracula's fantastic. And Andy, have you seen True Romance?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, we've watched that together.
93. So he was that. I think he would have been a good sort of.
No, he would.
Yeah.
Too good.
Yeah. Kevin Bacon. Didn't want he audition for it. Alec Baldwin.
Oh.
I think Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Nah, Kevin Bacon.
Nah, not.
I think Kevin Bacon could have done it, but not Alec Baldwin.
He could have done. I'm not feeling.
Willem Dafoe.
Big fan.
Yeah, he would have been creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Someone who got really impressed the director, Mickey Rourke.
Rick Astley.
Rick Astley, imagine. Never gonna give you up. Mickey Rourke. And apparently in his audition, he pulled like a switchblade, a Bowie knife, I think that's a switchblade or something, and was being all intimidating, and the producer was like, I like him. Not enough to cast him. But
I think he would have brought the same energy.
I think Mickey Rourke, he would have been a bit too muscular. I think you needed that almost like wiry.
Yeah, to be the puppet master, like you say.
Yeah.
He needed the stronger.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
There's no way, even when they're fighting, there's no way that you would believe that John Malkovich's Cyrus would kick Cameron Poe's ass. There's no way that he's gonna do that. Yeah. Vince Larkin, so John Cusack, Robert Downey Jr. They wanted Robert Downey Jr. So he done Chaplin, and
Hayley tries to read her writing. This could be literally anything.
I have no idea what that.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, what's that say?
What does that say? Natural Born Killers.
Oh my god!
That does not look like it, but it is. So he was the reporter in Natural Born Killers.
Do you know what? I wrote it down and I was thinking, I know we watched that like last month.
Yeah. So right.
I think he would have been quite wisecracking. Yeah.
I think that character was very vanilla.
Yeah. Well, someone who's I think is equally as vanilla. Don't hate me, people. I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but Matthew Broderick was up for it
vanilla.
As well.
Come on, he's vanilla.
I think Matthew, but I think them two would have been quite interchangeable.
Yeah, I think got any of those really. I mean, like you might have got a bit more personality from Robert Downey Jr., but really that character was he was the law, wasn't he? He was the straight shooter.
Garland Green, they wanted Buscemi. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Steve Buscemi, yeah.
Why am I'm losing it tonight? I was thinking what's it called? Blues Brothers.
Oh.
Not
Jim Belushi.
Thank you, yeah. They didn't want him. No, they wanted Buscemi. But the guy that was up nearly for it was Tim Roth from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. I think Buscemi embraces that.
God, he's perfect. Yeah. Last big final, Cameron Poe. The people that offer basically when I was doing my research into this, it was any male actor in the 90s was up for this, but there was a few that got more whittled down. So Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that was the first name.
But he'd done loads with Jerry Bruckheimer, and he he'd done Mission Impossible in '96. He'd done it the year before, so it was like front and
this
centre
wouldn't
for
have been
action.
the right time for him.
Oh god, this would have been a terrible one. Johnny Depp. Can't see Johnny Depp in it. Can see Johnny Depp as
Steve Buscemi's character.
Yeah, I was gonna say John Cusack.
Or Danny Trejo's character.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, give me him.
Oh, I would have loved Keanu Reeves. I think it would have been too close to speed.
Yeah, it would have been too understated.
Yeah, and then we've got the three big hitters of Arnie, Sly, and Van Damme.
Yeah.
We're all up for it. You can completely.
I absolutely love Cage. This, for me, felt more like a Van Damme film.
I think Van Damme film. When I was looking at this, I was like, I could totally see this as Van Damme film.
Yeah, of the four.
Yeah.
Like Cage, I want to see him face off.
If Van Damme had done it, I think it would have been more the you're being given a higher sentence because you are a deadly weapon.
Because you can do the splits.
Because you can do the side splits. Them buns.
Buns of steel.
Buns of steel.
No, it
Kumate.
was... Kumate.
Go watch it, people. Because we're not doing it. Andy's seen it.
I've seen it.
Bloodsport.
Yeah, this is a Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
I think so.
Yeah.
Personally. But Cage did a great job.
No, God, I'm not knocking Cage. And all my criticism, I enjoyed it. Nick Cage was one of the plus points, mainly because he's an absolutely ludicrous human being. I mean, the way in which he delivers his lines, I bet everyone's thought this, but he must be an absolute nightmare to direct.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
The way in which... That's why I was thinking the whole accent thing, because I'm sure some of the lines he just went off and did something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And you've got to love him. You've got to love him.
I love Cage. I think that, and I think especially this wasn't setting up. I was going to say this was sort of the Crazy Cage. Vampire's Kiss was the Crazy Cage.
That was 92 or something.
I'm a vampire.
That was early 90s.
That was 88.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's actually I think it feels more like a 90s film.
Yeah.
The yuppie sort of, the yuppie thing. I think he embraced that.
Yeah, and it's what you go to a Nick Cage film to see. Mm-hmm. You don't go and expect some top quality dramatic acting. You expect to see.
Now you do. When he was in Moonstruck, he's really good, and
you kind of want to see a mental breakdown happen on camera, though, don't you?
Yeah. Brazen Arizona.
I would love
an Oscar for it.
I'd love to know more about him. I know there's probably loads out there.
Apparently, he's like a really not quite method actor, but he does a lot of research into it. Like in this, he came up with the bunny character in it. He was like, it'd be really nice to have this
symbol, I guess.
That runs from the start and right the way through. And it's like that's a pretty. I mean, it's the quote I did at the start. It's the quote whenever you say Con Air. It's like, put the bunny back in the box. It's everyone knows the bunny. So I think kudos to him. I think he portrays himself now as this almost like caricature of himself. But
what was that film we watched when he was the mafia boss?
Oh my god. I can't think what it was called.
Let's have a little break and we'll think.
Yeah, we're gonna hear a word from me.
We're gonna hear a word from. Here's Hayley talking about a different subject. See you in a second.
Bye bye. Hi everyone, just taking a break from the podcast just to tell you about something else that I do. As you can probably tell from the podcast, I love movies. Big film geek, big film fan. But I also love making things and miniature things. So I've combined the two and I have made lots of miniature, tiny scale houses and buildings from famous movies. If that's something that you would be interested in looking at, I'd love you to go and have a look at them on Instagram at McCool Collectibles or on Facebook. We've got loads of things on there, so like them, comment, send me a message if you like them. And also some of them are for sale.
Which ones are for sale?
The Ghostbusters Firehouse.
Excellent.
Psycho. And Up is on its way, the Up house.
Excellent. So where do you go to find out more?
That is on Instagram at McCool Collectibles.
And how do you spell McCool?
Oh, good question. That is MCKOOL.
Collectibles.
Go and check them out. Follow us. We love seeing new people.
Back to the podcast.
Bye.
Welcome back.
Hi.
That's Nick Cage film.
Oh God, we've just
found it. Also starring John Cusack.
Yep, I'd forgotten that John Cusack was in it.
Minor role, disappointingly minor. The film is
Well, he's not like the main guy in it.
No, the entourage guy's the main guy. John Cusack's the cop.
His brother.
Whatever.
Don't watch it. It's called Southern Fury. It's
Southern Fury.
Maybe YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Video you have got to see Nick Cage in this film.
Yeah.
Not the film. Just go and find a YouTube video.
Go on our Instagram because I'm going to post a picture of Nick Cage in Southern Fury as like the mafia boss Eddie King.
Oh
Great
my
name.
word.
But yeah, don't watch the film.
We
did it. Save yourselves. Don't do it. It's not even good bad.
It's not good bad. Yeah. Nick Cage does his best with a prosthetic nose.
Oh, it's so bad.
And a terrible wig. Oh yes. But
anyway,
don't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know, for once, I've already got one last little bit of trivia.
Okay.
Hit
me.
Yeah, so it's about Vegas.
Yes.
Well, it's twofold.
Oh.
Go on. Oh.
Vegas, right?
Yes.
This really, really annoyed me because it's such a big plot hole, and I just really need to get this off my chest. So the pilot, as they're getting to Vegas, Nick Cage is telling the pilot to land. Yeah. The pilot says, "We've only got one engine and we've got no fuel." Mm-hmm. What the hell was the plan?
They got shot. It got shot down.
Yeah, but what was the plan? Why did Nick? What were they going to do?
Land on the strip. He didn't know. So they've just been in the air fight. They've just been shooting at them. So they've just lost.
Did they show that happening?
Yeah, they were blowing up the back of the plane.
The back of the plane. You didn't see them lose an engine or.
You did. It went. You did. You did.
Oh, I might have missed that. Sorry.
Blinking. Plot hole filled. So yeah, Vegas. It's in Vegas. The apparently people called the police because the actual planes, they didn't land them on the Vegas Strip, obviously, but they flew really low in formation, and people thought that there was something happening above the thing. So the hotel that it crashes in was actually a real hotel, and it was called the Sands Hotel. It was due for demolition in '96, so it was when it was being filmed. And when they were doing the scouting for it, they heard that that hotel's going to get demolished. They were like, oh great, can we buy it or buy the rights to it and crash a plane into it? That's awesome. That's a real that's all on location.
What about the Hard Rock Cafe?
No, they didn't destroy the Hard Rock Cafe sign, but that all the chase scene and all that's all done.
That's cool.
And most of it was done in location. It was filmed in Utah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of desert there to blow shit up, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool then. So they were going to demolish the building anyway, so they just.
Yeah, and then they did. It's gone now.
It's gone.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So they were like, can we just?
Yeah, I bet.
Can we break it a bit?
The location scout on that day. Boss, I've got some good news.
Well, the thing, like when it pans back and they're sort of destroying bits of the hotel and all the things going off, all the explosions, it's like, yeah, that's great. So that's it. That's it. I think we all knew what we were getting into when you started listening to a podcast about Con Air and we started listening. It wasn't going to be the cinematography in this is amazing, and there's lots of
the art of the director.
I mean, there was some very good use of slow-mo.
Yeah.
With Nick Cage's hair.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Oh, that's not. I was gonna say that's Broken Arrow. Dun 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 dun. Have you seen Broken Arrow?
No.
I've seen that film a lot. I broke my VHS of that. I watched it so much. That and Gladiator. I watched it. Have you not seen Gladiator?
I've not seen Gladiator.
Can we do Gladiator?
We'll do Gladiator.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because the next film...
The next one, we're going to do a bit of a special. Just circumstantial, really.
Because we're going to the cinema.
We're going to the
never
cinema.
go to the cinema at the moment.
A rare cinema trip.
Yes.
Without our 2-year-old son. We're going to the 20th anniversary showing of The Matrix.
Woohoo!
So we're going next Friday. We're going to do a podcast after it, just discussing all things Matrix.
Yep.
I will be doing the research.
Yeah.
And I would like to hear your opinion on it.
Buckle up, guys. Andy's doing the research.
So I'm really looking forward to doing that.
I'm looking forward to it.
When I went to see Spider-Man the other night, and I saw the first trailer, The Matrix. I'm going to see that.
When Andy said he went to the cinema to see Spider-Man the other day, he's missing out that he went to the midnight showing to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, I did.
And got in and bought the tickets
to
go and see The Matrix.
Absolutely right.
It's like, I've sorted childcare, we're going to see The Matrix. Okay.
2:30 in the morning.
We're not
Let's
going to
go.
see it at 2:30. Andy went to see it at 2:30.
Yes.
You got in at 2:30?
Got in at 2:30.
I was asleep.
You were asleep.
Yeah.
Great film, by the way.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going down to London in a few weeks, and I'm hoping it's actually still on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, great. That'll be cool.
What, that we're going down to London, or that I want to go see it?
Do you want to go see it?
I really want to go see it.
You can go see it on your own if you want.
No, I'm not doing that.
I love a solo cinema trip. If you got any stories of solo cinema trips, please get in touch. We'd love to hear from you.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Just to make me feel a bit better, to be honest. Driving to Bolton after midnight. I enjoyed the film. In conclusion, I enjoyed it.
Yay! I did too.
Maybe when we were talking about the 90s, the decade being quite good for films.
Did you think this was going to be like Mystic River?
Yeah. I knew it was going to be ridiculous because it's Cage, right? But when I said that I was looking for Face Off,
yeah,
and I knew John Malkovich he was in it. I wanted John Malkovich versus Cage, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So
they're buddies until the end.
So I missed, I missed out on my
hope. Your hope for the film, but it was really good.
We really
loved it. I loved it slightly more.
I'll watch that. I'd watch it again.
Hey!
I would watch it again.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know.
My frustrations with it don't mean that I didn't enjoy it.
That's good. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed this podcast, send us a message.
Send us a message on all the things.
Comment on the Instagram post. I'll be putting some pictures up on the Instagram that's to do with this. Things I forgot to mention. Things that I've mentioned.
Things that may be mentioned.
Oh!
Things that could be mentioned.
Amazing. I'm saying that. I'm going to be doing it.
You're doing it. Go to our website, howhaveyounotseen.com. You can get all the YouTube stuff, all the Instagram stuff. McCool Collectibles link on there as well.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Hayley from McCool Collectibles.
What? Really?
I know.
Amazing.
I'm incognito. As high-pitched Hayley on the podcast.
So yeah, get in touch. Review us on iTunes if you enjoy the podcast. Don't review this one.
You might enjoy this one. I've enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit shorter than the other ones.
I think we should wrap up. Let's go to bed.
I think we should go to bed.
Yeah.
I think we all should go to bed.
Let's all go to bed. Think about what we've done.
Think about Nick Cage's hair blowing in the wind. It's lovely. Diddly, 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 diddly.
We're still here.
Okay, now we're actually going.
Right.
We'll see you
next week
for The Matrix.
See you soon.
Bye.